Following the growth in the popularity of Zoom and Teams, on Teams I don't like it at all, clearly. Will there be a place for live video calls in collections? And Ange, you probably know why I've asked you this question.
Absolutely do. Yeah, I think where you're going here more than it is the virtual enforcement. Yeah. We have tried it. Has it been successful? No, it's a short answer. Customers just simply wouldn't engage with it, and they were back down the traditional enforcement route. The reason why we did try it was COVID, to see if we could get them into the forced payment plans. It just doesn't work. They just don't want to engage in relation to it. You know, particularly our customer base, they don't want to engage with us anyway. Hence the reason why we go to litigation. 90% of our accounts just go through to default judgment because of that lack of engagement, and the first time we do get engagement is on enforcement. So in short for us, no, didn't work.
Right. So Sam, probably mainly outside of enforcement a little bit, but do you think we do phone calls? Do you think they're going to go?
It's a weird one, because I debated this with our CEO before coming out here today, and I was like, I don't see it in the collections world for a long time yet. Yeah. I see it in the sales world, I see it in vehicle recovery world, I see it in other elements of what we do as a business. Do I see it in collections? No. But I was watching the IT guy a little while ago, and I was thinking, actually, yeah, sorry about that. What about an avatar? Why not? What about an avatar? I don't know what it was about what you were talking about that made me think that, but it was one of the little pictures. I was thinking, yeah, that could work. You
could base it on me, really, couldn't you?
I could base it on you. and maybe that would be an encouraging, and maybe that would be comforting for someone. I don't know, but it is probably going to happen in my lifetime, which, you know, I never would have thought about, 5 years ago, let's be honest. 5 years ago, would I think we'd all be sitting having Zoom phone calls and doing conferences around the world and everything else on, no, I wouldn't have thought so.
To retire, being replaced by an avatar. Tony, any thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's an interesting one, because obviously we've got, a number of different channels which we can go to customers with, and there is an element of the customer not wanting that face-to-face. That's part of the issue. That's maybe why they've got to where they are, because they're sort of trying to avoid the issue to some extent. So the ability for them to go onto a portal and put information on and get a resolution without having to, face up to somebody is quite attractive to them. The ability to they can have a conversation over web, they can have a conversation over SMS. So whether it's something that's needed, I don't know, or whether we, continue to sort of explore different ways of supporting more vulnerable customers, and that's one of the ways to do it with them. But I'm not sure at the moment what great value it would add. Watch this space, because there's always room for something, isn't there? Yeah.
Sheraz.
Look, I can see a place for it in a vulnerability call, maybe. I can see a place for it in underwriting, in a lending journey, which we're looking at. Crikey, if you go to Curry's, they'll offer you a video call with an advisor to help you choose your washing machine, which is underwhelming as an experience. That was my feedback. The guy didn't turn his camera on. So yeah, I don't know. I maybe in the future, but I don't see it being something that's going to be happening tomorrow.
So my job's safe for a bit.